Whoa! Hunter! Hunter, what are you doing?
You're on the remote. You wanna watch our show?
Hunter! What are you doing?
Getting her riled up for no reason. That's a good prank. That was funny. Did you guys notice what kind of behavior from him got her riled up? Was it being polite and respectful and being like really careful, making sure to get her written consent before you touch her? I mean, isn't that what we've been told women want from a man?
So every time I go out on dates with these men, they always assume after the second or third date that like nothing's gonna happen. They think that I'm too innocent or too prudish or something, and I'm not sure what's giving off that impression because like, look at me. You can just throw me around. Look at me. You could just throw me around. Look, you could just have your way with me. Like I just like I can take it. I swear to God, I can. I swear to God, I can take.
I mean, I believe her. I mean, you can hear it from women. They tell you themselves. They're disgusted by men who treat them like they're soft, delicate creatures. They're so sick of it. If you want to stand out from the army of simp men out there, show some masculinity, show some dominance. Oh, but I want to be respectful of women. No, it's such a cope. Stop blaming women and putting responsibility onto them because you are too scared to step into your own manhood. If you truly want to respect women, how about giving them what they're asking for?
You gotta be assertive. We like it when we're told what to do. It shows that you're confident, that you know what you're doing, and that's hot.
Here's the difference between men and women that your dad never told you because he probably didn't understand this himself. Men use sex to relax. Women need to be relaxed in order to have sex. As a man, if you have a hard day at work, you're anxious, you're stressed, you want to have sex, you want to connect with your partner physically so that you can relax. But women are not men, they don't work that way. The reason why so many women say that foreplay is non-negotiable is because she needs time to relax first in order to get into the mood. And you know the very best way to help women relax is to allow them to give up control, to stop being in charge, to stop making decisions. I found this graph on Psychology Today. Now, haven't we been told that there is no differences between men and women? You look at this graph and you tell me if you think that's true or if we've all been lied to. For men who like BDSM, 75% like being in the dominant role and only 25% like being submissive. But for women, it's a tiny 4% who like being in the dominant role and a whopping 96% of women wanting to be in the submissive role. If you understand women, like what is femininity, what is at the core of a woman's psyche, that will not surprise you. If it does, if that data shocks you, you need to subscribe to this channel. You need to watch way more of my videos. Because any man who truly knows women, who understands what she is craving deep down, her heart's desire is to not exist. That's what women want, to not exist. I'm going to spend the rest of the video explaining this. But first, longtime subscribers know that I've been on a weight loss journey recently. Changes to my diet and a lot of exercise, and one of my favorite new activities has been cycling. Trees, cardio, nature, it's all wonderful, and the experience is perfectly enhanced by my Raycon earbuds. They work seamlessly. The quality of Raycons rivals some of the biggest names in premium audio, and unbelievably, they start at just half the price. With their optimized gel tips, they're comfortable and they don't fall out no matter how bumpy my path is, as well as being weatherproof and sweat resistant. I once dropped them in a puddle. They were fine. They're convenient too because if I forget to charge them in advance, they've got this great new feature where the quick charge function, where you plug it in for 10 minutes, gives you 90 minutes of battery life. They've also got these cool protective case covers. It's a great design and complements the color of the earbuds perfectly. If you've been thinking about switching to wireless earbuds, definitely give Raycon a try. Go to buyraycon.com/AlexGrace and get 20 to 50% off store-wide. That's right, you'll get up to 50% off store-wide on Raycon products when you go to buyraycon.com/AlexGrace. Okay, back to the video and understanding women's instinct towards submission in the bedroom and that core motivation that women have to not exist. Understand this, a woman cannot relax and therefore cannot experience pleasure if she is thinking. Most women find the experience of being a woman exhausting, especially in the modern era. You've got to make decisions, you've got responsibilities, you feel overwhelmed, you feel anxious. She hates it. She wants to shut shut down her mind, turn it off. Let someone else be in control for a while so that she can relax. What she needs is a competent, masculine man. She can't trust some average chump off the street to lead her. He's not going to be up to the task. She needs a quality man with leadership skills, someone who is capable of taking charge. Guys, you have to know this about women. In order for her to access the pleasure centers inside her brain, everything else needs to be offline. She wants a feeling of emptiness, like she does not exist. She's not in control of anything, and all these pleasurable things are just happening to her. Men don't understand this about women because we're not like that. We feel pleasure when we strongly exist, when we are in control. It's one of the reasons why sex can be so relaxing for men. Yes, I'm doing this. I'm in charge. I'm meeting my needs. I'm in control. But for most women, it's the exact opposite. She wants to abandon control. She wants to enter a thoughtless state. Have you ever seen women doom scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or whatever? That's what I'm talking about. That's her surrendering control. She's going offline. She just scrolls for like an hour, just allowing entertaining content to be served up to her. She's in a feminine, receptive state. She's not getting bored. She doesn't have that masculine thought of, maybe I should go and do something. No, she's in her feminine bliss. She does not have to think. The algorithm is doing all the thinking for her, and that's what she wants. See the title of this article. Most Instagram and TikTok users are female. Men prefer YouTube. It makes sense, right? On YouTube, consumption is masculine. You have to be a hunter, searching out the right content, making decisions about which thumbnail to click. Men like that. Men enjoy the chase. But that's not women. That's not feminine. TikTok exploded, and now Instagram and YouTube are copying it because they discovered better how to cater to women, to give them a feminine social media experience. You don't have to think, we'll just serve it all up to you. This is what women want. This is what unlocks her ability to feel pleasure. She does not want to think, not with her social media apps, and certainly not in the bedroom. So if you are in a loving relationship with a girl and she knows you, she trusts you, you feel safe together, then trust that you don't need to make the actual lovemaking process a democratic procedure, consulting her at all times about what she wants and what she's thinking. Did you like that? What do you want to do next? Which of these two would you prefer? Stop asking her to make decisions during sex. The moment that she has to reactivate her brain is the moment that she stops feeling like a woman. And why would you rob her of her femininity? In the bedroom, that is when you should be giving her the peak experience of masculine, feminine dichotomy. When she is undressed and she is vulnerable and she's looking at you, she should have no doubt in her mind that she is a woman and that you are a man. Men who have experienced this know exactly what I'm talking about. This whole video came from a discussion that we had in the hero circle. All of the men in the group could relate to this. They'd seen it, they'd experienced it, and we swapped stories. The hero circles, by the way, are the men's discussion groups that I run every single week. If you want to join, you can click on a link in the description box. But what happened in that session is that we began to discuss how this feminine instinct, this desire to turn off her brain and not exist, is not just limited to the bedroom.
Anybody else's wife, girlfriend, significant other just turn off their brain whenever they're with you? Because for me, this one over here, obviously she's with me all the time, completely shuts off her brain when we're in public. So today, we're walking across the street, walking across the street, it was a red light, a truck runs a red light, almost hits her, I pull her away, last second, of course, and she's like, oh, and I'm like, what do you mean, oh, honey, you almost got hit by a truck, and she goes, that's why you're here, honey. And I'm like,
It is why you're here.
that's why I'm here?
Yeah.
What if I wasn't there, honey? Okay?
But you were. Did you save me?
I mean, yeah, I did.
Okay, then it's because I trust you.
It's because she you know, next time I'm not gonna save her. I'm not gonna.
So relatable. And in case you guys might be thinking that the woman in that video is an exception, let's check in with the comments. She feels safe with you, so she turns off her brain. I want that. Every girl does this with their man. So related, she's in her feminine energy. My boyfriend becomes my brain when I'm with him. I ask you again, do you know this about women? Like, do you really understand that this is what femininity is? Because if you do, you'll understand that the implications go far beyond the bedroom. These insights must be carried into your relationship with your wife or girlfriend. It should inform how you interact with her. Failure to understand this will result in a failure to have a happy and healthy relationship. I explain why in the full-length version of this video. This is where I'm going to go into a lot more depth about this. If you want to keep watching, just come join me on Patreon. It's highly affordable, high quality content. The value of my Patreon is insane. It's $7, and I have this back catalog of like 700 videos or something. You'll not be disappointed, and every single week, new exclusive content is being posted, the full-length versions of my videos. What's posted here on YouTube are just shortened abridged versions. The real, full-depth stuff is available on Patreon.